So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some underrated fruits in blox fruits. I know more than 80% of you guys do not use these fruits and think that they are bad for PvP and also for farming. But just to let you guys know, you are absolutely incorrect. Make sure to watch till the end to find out which one is the best underrated fruit in the game. So I think without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So at number 7 we have chop. Yes, chop is on this list because it is famous for one thing and one thing only, and that is that you guys won't get hit by a sword. So whether if your enemy has one of the best swords in the game and also knows how to combo, he won't be able to touch you if you guys are using the chop fruit. This fruit can be very good for farming because almost all the NPCs which you guys farm have swords and weapons, and they will simply just go through your body. So yes, this is definitely one of the most underrated fruits in the game, but yet very cool. Okay, moving on into the next fruit, we have the diamond fruit. Yes, diamond fruit is on this list as well, and it is because of one reason as well. Well, as you guys know, the Buddha fruit, when you guys eat it, you guys get like a defense buff and you guys become big and all of that. Well, basically, diamond is just a smaller brother of that. Whenever you guys use the encrust move, you guys will have more defensive buff. So a lot of the damage you guys will take will be very less than usual. Like, I'll compare it right now in front of you guys. As you guys can see, he does like 862 damage to me, and if I do the encrust move, then let's see how much he does. He does 649, and if I turn on my hotkey, let's see now how much he does. He does 450 damage. So basically, you guys can reduce your enemy's damage by 50% while having the encrust move on and also the hotkey. Like in blox fruits, I haven't seen a diamond user PvP or might even farm. Like, I've never seen anybody use this fruit. This is highly underrated but yet very powerful. For example, if you guys are like a swordsman or something like that and you guys deal damage by your swords and do combos by your swords, this devil fruit can be very OP for you because you can tank a lot of damage than usual. So I would definitely give this devil fruit a try, and I think it's definitely worth it. Next up, we have the phoenix fruit. Yes, I don't have this stored right now, but as you guys would already know, phoenix fruit is pretty good, but I don't see a lot of you guys using it because of some reasons. The moves of phoenix fruits are very slow, so in a PvP match, like when you guys are fighting somebody, you guys mostly miss all of those moves and it's very hard to land them. But whenever you do, you guys can deal a lot of damage. And also the plus point of phoenix is that you guys can heal, and you guys can heal very fast. So if you guys are fighting somebody and are very low, you can just simply dodge his attacks for a bit and heal up and fight again. But as you guys would already know, that is very annoying for your enemy, and I wouldn't recommend you guys to use this fruit because I hate fighting phoenix users. So if you guys are using phoenix or you guys are going to use phoenix, please don't. But yes, I don't see a lot of phoenix users because I think it is a very underrated devil fruit and no one actually knows how strong it is. Before we get into the next fruit, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. That would be very cool. Okay, at number 4 we have rubber. Rubber is actually a pretty good devil fruit and highly underrated. And to be honest, I'm not gonna even lie with you guys, I thought that this devil fruit was very bad until I actually tried it out and actually used it for a bit, and now I think that it is a very strong devil fruit. It requires you guys to have good aim, and also you guys would need to learn the devil fruit and practice with it a lot to use it properly. And that is the mistake I made when the first time I used it, but then when I tried it out for like a few days, I PvP'd a lots of people, I used it for farming and all of the stuff you do in blox fruits, then I figured out that rubber is actually a pretty strong devil fruit. And also I think in the next update it might even get an awakening, and finally maybe Luffy Gear 4 will be in blox fruits, which is highly anticipated. So if that comes into the game, rubber is definitely going to be one of the best fruits in the game. But still, I think if you guys have some insane aim and also you guys know how to PvP, I think rubber is a pretty solid devil fruit. And yes, of course, very underrated. Now we get into the top 3 fruits which are very underrated in blox fruits. At number 3 we have control. Yes, control is pretty underrated and it is actually a very strong devil fruit, especially for the people who have some good aim and also they like to do a lot of combos. Control is famous for its one-tap combos and also for throwing things around. To be honest, in every other One Piece game that I played, I usually owned this devil fruit, like the control fruit. It is also known as Ope no Mi in all all the other One Piece games. I use this fruit a lot, but in Blox Fruits, I don't know why, I just don't want to use it. It just isn't made for me in Blox Fruits. But that doesn't mean that it is a very bad fruit or anything like that. It is actually pretty strong. Like, you guys can pull off some insane combos with it. And yeah, I've seen people use it, and I think it is a very strong devil fruit. But it's just simply not for me. So if you guys have tried Control Out, or you guys have PvP'd with it or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. I want to know how it was for you, but for me, I think I just don't like it. So then we go into the number 2, which is one of my favorite fruits in the game, known as the paw fruit. Yes, paw is actually a very underrated fruit as well, because it doesn't really have like a super good move or a super good stun or whatever you want to say it. The only thing which a lots of people like about this fruit is the teleport. Like, the teleport is super far ranged and also is very fast. So you guys can do some insane combos with the help of that, but a lots of people still think that this devil fruit is not that good. But let me correct you guys on this one. If you guys land your torture move, you guys can do like a freaking one-tap combo in 2 seconds. It is this OP. Like, paw fruit is definitely very underrated and a super strong fruit, but I think paw is one of the hardest devil fruits to use in the game. Like, it requires a lot of skill, so anybody who's learning how to PvP or starting to bounty hunt or all of that stuff, you cannot use paw fruit. It is very hard. Trust me on this one. I tried it out and I completely failed, and then lost like 500k bounty, and I was like, nah bro, I'm gonna go back to dark. So yeah, it's not for the people who are learning how to PvP, but it's for the people who already know how to fight and they know what they are actually doing in the game. So yeah, this is definitely a very underrated fruit, so let me know if you guys are using it in the comments below. Now we have the last fruit in the game, which is known as the gravity fruit. Yes, gravity is a very underrated fruit as well, and recently it was remade, and now it's a very strong devil fruit with having some pretty good moves, especially that one move which can stun your opponent, and also now the meteor moves are actually pretty fast, so you guys can actually hit those rather than in the old version when they were literally useless. So gravity is actually pretty good nowadays because of that stun and all of those moves being a bit more faster and stuff like that. You guys can pull off some insane combos and deal some insane damage. But then still there are other fruits like dark or doe or dragon which are very strong, and you can't really do a lot against them. But if you guys are fighting like somebody else who is not that experienced and stuff like that, gravity can do a lot for you. So yeah, if you guys have a spare gravity fruit, or you guys want to try it out, I would definitely recommend you guys to do so, because it is now very strong. And also, a lot of you guys would be wondering why I didn't mention like the bomb fruit or the spike fruit, or might even the chop and the spin fruit. The main reason why I didn't mention like all of these bad fruits down here, because yes, I know they are underrated, but they are very bad, and that's the main reason why no one uses them, because there is literally no purpose of using them if you can get a very fun devil fruit to use, and a devil fruit which is a lot more stronger than those. So yes, as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.